Hello, this is B. Welcome to my mini Vlogmas. Today we're going to unveil day 8. So let's see what color we got. Okay, so before I open this little door, let's recap the colors we got so far. Starting with Super Giant, which is a very bright red. And then I think we got this blue one, which is Edge of Night. And this one had a little bit of glitter, not that much. So, and I don't think it's a glistening or shimmering ink. However, I did find that lovely glitter. And then we had this grayish ink Moonlit Veil right there, and it was kind of like an ashy gray. It's a lovely gray. And then we had Sailing Stones, which is a brown base ink. And then we had this Rosette Nebula. I actually looked for photos of this nebula. It's an actual nebula in space, and it was beautiful. It kind of reminded me of a Scarlet Witch. So yeah, so that's that one. And then we had this lovely, let me move this, purple ink, Kilo Nova. And this one actually had a coppery sheen, very lovely. And lastly, yesterday we had Rover, and even though it looks like it's a grayish ink, it's more of a brown gray ink, and it had a lovely, I don't know if you can see there, a silver glitter right there. So those are the 7 inks that we had on week 1, and now we're going to unveil day 8. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Wow, look at that, Blue Moon. And it says Blue Moon is a color inspired by the phenomenon of the blue moon, which is the second full moon in a month. Nice. And I love, let's see, the phases of the moon. Okay, this is very, very tight right now. Let me come back. Okay, that took a little while, but here it is. And now let's see, does it have, yeah, it doesn't have any glitter. So basically, when for Colorverse, they actually have here labeled glistening when it's a glitter based ink, similar to yesterday's ink right here. Do you see that? It says glistening. So, and obviously you're going to see the glitter right there. So I just wanted to point that out. But yes, cannot wait to see this lovely blue. I'll be back. Okay, I think I got enough of this ink. And hopefully this won't splash. Right there. And I'm just using a flat brush. I tried to use like how can I say this? Non-expensive brushes when I use inks, because I noticed that they tend to get a little bit damaged based on the ink that I use. So yeah, so just try not to use your expensive brushes with any ink. I have brushes for my watercolors, and then also brushes for my wash. And even for wash, I have acrylic wash and also regular wash, so I'm also mindful with that. Okay, this is very watery, and I think it's going to make a lovely bloom here in the middle. Just gonna add a little bit more here. And since I'm using quite a bit of the ink, the paper is for sure warping. This used to be like one solid block, but at some point it started to break in different sections. So but having a block, it really helps when painting with wet media. Okay, so now I'm gonna wait for this to dry. It's a lovely blue, totally different from the blue we got here for day 2. Okay, I'll be back. And here we go. It's pretty much dry. However, I think I placed too much of the ink. I don't know if you can see that warping of the paper. But other than that, it's very much dry. I really like, oh, I don't know if you saw that switch of light. Hopefully it didn't change much of the color. But yeah, I really like this blue. As you can see, it's brighter and lighter than the blue from day 2. Right here. And I like how it looks on top of this gray. And here's a look to the piece so far. Right there. Yes, and thank you so much for following me along today on this swatching session. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.